Let's get started.
Okay, so,
Call the meeting to order at 5:09.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Janie, do you mind taking notes?
I'm already doing it.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I'm planning on this being very brief because I think we've all connected over email, but I just wanted to have a meeting so we could kind of tie up any loose ends. The next steps are, so Eric, is it okay if we talk about this in front of you? We're just gonna talk about process.
That's fine.
Okay, great. Okay, so going off of what Kathy's email said, Eric, I think Janie and I are going to be the people that are going to meet with you to go over the review. So if we could maybe plan to get a date, the three of us, I don't know if you would mind sending out like a doodle poll with your availability, and then Janie and I could choose ours, and then we'll just let Kathy know what date we pick, and if she is available, she said she'd come, but she said she felt comfortable with us moving forward. So then we needed to get a date on the calendar, and it sounded, Janie, like from what our email said, everybody seemed comfortable with the review as it is.
Yep.
And then the last piece was so Eric, Kathy had said that we were to connect with Bill Hayes and the Finance Committee in order to discuss salary. So
Okay.
I did, thank you so much for your salary history and for sending that to me. I did email that information over to Bill, but he said he thought we were going to talk about it he said next Tuesday at the board meeting. I don't know, is
Okay.
it usually at the board meeting, or Kathy had said she thought HR and finance met separately.
I think we did last year. I think we had a separate meeting.
Yeah.
And she had even said she thought it was okay to do it over email if they had the review and they had the salary history.
That's probably more of a stretch.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a great idea. I'm more comfortable with just having a joint finance and HR meeting if we can work that out, and it shouldn't take too terribly long.
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable with doing that than doing it in, at a whole board meeting and taking up time to do that.
Okay, well, that's what I had said to Bill. I think I followed up with an email to Bill last night about getting a date on the calendar. So Eric, should we go through you to get a date on the calendar, or do we like, I don't know how like the Zoom thing works with that. Like, do we need it to be recorded and all that stuff?
Okay.
So sorry, this is just process stuff that I don't know.
No. I was actually just bringing up the website to see what we did last year.
Okay.
So that I had that in front of me. And Jenny, your recollection is correct. We held a special joint meeting of the Finance and HR Committee.
Yeah.
I think that's been fairly common.
Yeah.
So I will look at getting that set up for Zoom for going into an executive session discussion.
Okay.
We basically work with two Zoom links that when the trustees are going to the special session, then they log out and go into that other link.
Okay.
And then hop back when they're done.
Okay.
So that's how we've done it. It's not the easiest thing in the world, though. I have to admit that if we end up doing this after start of April, it looks like the provision to do things over Zoom for all these meetings is gonna come to an end. So
okay.
Seriously?
we'll be back to in person. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Interesting. That will be. It'll be good and bad. The convenience of meeting over Zoom and not having to go out of your house is nice, but by April it should be a little easier.
Will we still have the option to do Zoom, or do you have to do it in person? Like, some meetings, like this meeting is very convenient because it would have been hard for me to get to the library.
So the short answer is on very specific occasions.
Oh, okay, got it.
So when there's the health emergency, the state updated the law that when there's a health state of emergency in effect, that you can do everything via Zoom or virtually. They don't use the word Zoom, of course. But when a health emergency, state of emergency isn't in effect, they only have a couple very specific reasons where someone is allowed to participate virtually.
Oh, got it.
And those are if somebody is unavailable because they're traveling due to work or business related to the public body. So if Jenny, if we decided that we really needed you to check out the British Museum and we needed to send you to London for that, then you'd be able to phone in.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option as a board member,
Can I
Yeah,
go
see, now I'm planning
hide in your
ideas.
suitcase?
right? That sounds nice. Oh, got it.
You know, and if the individual is unwell and able to physically attend, but that's pretty much it. Vacation or other inconveniences, there aren't any allowances for any of that.
Okay. Well, we would meet with you in person, right, to do your review?
That usually works best.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would love to meet with you before the end of March. So I'm going to be gone starting the 19th. I'll be gone for that whole week. Sorry, it's spring break.
Mhm.
So, but
That's okay. I'm gone that week too.
Okay. So if
For
you guys,
that last 20 week of the 28th.
I'm gone the 19th to like I'm gone
Oh, okay.
the 26th. So
Well, our kids have different.
yeah, I think some kids have it later.
Okay.
That
So
means
you're
we
going the
gotta
week of the
try and find-
21st.
That means we gotta try and find something next week.
If you have availability. I have to work. I mean, I work till like 3:30 every day, but so either that or maybe we try for the first week in or okay, so you'll be gone the 28th, the first week in April. But if you
I
have
will see what I can find.
okay, great. That would be great.
I will send out a doodle with some dates for end of next week
Okay.
or start of April for us to take a look at.
Okay.
So we'll do that. And then I will also take a look at getting a HR/finance committee meeting set up. That one probably will need to be the start of April.
Okay. Well, I think it's great for us to meet first anyways. So I think that's great.
Agreed.
And Janie, I think since you were so integral in helping me do the review, I don't think we need to meet before at all. I think that we're both
No, I think we're fine.
okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that was really all I had. Janie, am I missing anything? I think those were the two.
Not that I can think of. Yeah,
Could
I
we-
was just gonna say.
Can we approve the
my-
minutes?
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
let's see, did I do the last minutes?
You did do the last minutes.
Did I give them to you?
Where
I've
you
got.
did, and I'm attempting to bring it up, but I'm getting a
I've got 2
weird
sets of
option.
minutes I did the other day, and I've got. Yeah, I've got, yeah. Okay. I don't have them handy. But while Eric's looking for that, I was just gonna say, I am wide open the 14th, 15th. The only day I have any plans for is Thursday. So if we could do it next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, that might be pushing it for you, Jen. I don't know, because you said you're leaving on the 19th.
We are leaving, yeah, Saturday the 19th.
Okay,
But yeah, I mean, as long as it's after
I
3,
am.
I should be able to make it.
It
work.
is.
as long as it's after what time?
3:30.
Oh, I would be fine with that even on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
no, yeah. Oh, nice.
There's the minutes.
Broke up. I didn't catch anything that was said over the last 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I think,
We were just talking about availability.
yeah, Eric, we were talking about,
Okay.
is there any day next week that you are free after 3:30? That you know of?
Let's see.
Whoops.
Yeah. Thursday and Friday.
Okay. You wanna plan Thursday, Jenny? So Friday's not such a crazy day for you?
Yeah,
There we go.
we could probably do it before. I have a, you know what? Let me just make sure my husband is going to be home that day because I need somebody to watch the kids. Otherwise, would Friday, or otherwise, I think I might be able to make Friday work if Friday would be possible.
That's fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe we could do,
Just let me know either way so that I can cancel my.
oh, you know what? And actually Friday, if it's possible, Friday, if it's possible, if we could meet, I actually get out of work early that day. If we could meet at 2, from 2 to 3, would that work? On
That's
Friday.
fine with me.
Eric, does that work for you?
I dropped out there for a moment. We were talking about Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah, would Friday work for you from 2 to 3?
Sounds good.
Okay, great.
I will put it
okay,
on my
we got
calendar.
that.
Okay. And
And
Eric,
that's not something we have to post, right, Eric? Because it's, I mean, that would not be open to public, right?
Well, the two of you do constitute a quorum for the HR committee, I suppose.
But I'm saying since it's
That's
dealing
probably why we've
with
only ever done it with one
you as
person
a-
before.
your
Um,
personnel ish, stuff that would not be an open to the public meeting since it's your review, I would think. I mean, as far as
I'll tell you
posting it,
what. We'll post it so that our bases are covered,
okay,
and we'll draft some very basic minutes for it.
okay,
The odds of anyone showing up for an in-person
committee meeting.
are probably less than 0.
That's not possible, but I'm being picky.
And on the off chance, which is good, and on the off chance that anybody did actually show up, we would just go to executive session.
okay.
Which the three of us have complete right to do in that situation to discuss my performance. So
Okay.
keeps us covered.
Sounds good.
You're getting to be an old hand at this, Janie. So you
It's only
said
taken me 6
2:30?
years to learn a
Is that
few
right?
things.
Uh,
Okay, so
can-
are we okay with the minutes, Jenny? I mean, with just the two of us here, it kind of, I guess I can move and you can second and we can both say aye.
Aye.
Okay, aye.
Are you approving the minutes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Excellent.
and Eric, I think we said
Mhm.
2 o'clock on Friday, if that's okay, the 18th.
2 o'clock.
2
Got it.
o'clock.
okay. And Eric, what was the date of that last meeting that we just approved the minutes for? I'm sure I
February
have it.
4th.
The 4th?
Yep.
March. Okay.
And Eric, can I ask you one last question?
Absolutely.
Could I come into the library to print out copies for all of us? I'm assuming I should have a hard copy, if that's okay, for
Yeah.
everybody. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks. So I'll probably come in whenever I get a chance.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Would I just go ask one of the people at the desk and then they can let me in the back to use the computer?
Yeah, or we could have you use one of the public computers. Probably what we'll
Oh.
do is just have you use one of the reference computers.
Oh.
That's the one right there at the main desk. Usually when we've got somebody that needs to print something quick, that's how we do it.
Okay, great.
Probably the easiest way would be if you ask for me when you come in,
Okay.
just because I don't know, they don't want anybody to get weird about seeing anybody else's performance evaluation.
Yeah, yeah.
Jen,
So-
are you're talking about his performance evaluation, right?
Yes, and
Yeah, I mean, I can print it out, my own copy, and then, you can print out, or I could print out 2 copies. instead of-
okay,
If you
Okay.
if you have a copy, you can just use the copier too.
oh, copier, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay, perfect.
there's no conversation needed with anybody about that. Then you just, it's like, well, I'm a trustee. They should recognize your pictures
Oh,
on the website.
perfect.
And this
Okay.
is for board business. And it's fine.
Jeannie, that's what I'll do, because I'm gonna update it with your comment, and then I will print a copy here, because I want to print a copy of that, and I want to print a copy of the survey. So we can get,
Oh, okay, all right. So do you want to send me
I will
the
just,
finalized one before I print it?
I'll just bring it to the library and I'll make copies before our meeting, so you don't
Oh,
have to worry about
okay.
printing out your own.
All right, perfect,
Okay,
perfect. All
Okay.
right, sounds good.
all right, that's great. So I think that was everything.
I think so. Okay, so I can move that we adjourn if we've got, I don't think we have anything else.
Thank you for taking the time. Second,
Okay,
All
and
in
I think we
favor?
agree.
aye.
Okay, so 5:26, dang, that's almost a record, not quite, but almost.
Well, thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Thank
And-
you. We'll see
All
you
right.
next week.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
All right,
Thanks so much.
thanks. Bye.
Thank you.